Gauntlet, run by Eunos and Digshake. Give it up, guys.
Yeah.
Hey, guys.
Morning.
Morning.
I'm Digshake.
I'm Eunos.
And we got a couch back here, too. We got...
This is Buzz Thunder here.
I'm Feasel.
I'm Bentglasstube.
And
Buzz can't talk.
no.
We didn't give him a mic.
We're going to play some Gauntlet. We ready?
Are we ready? Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
You want to count us down?
Sure, I will. All right.
Oh, no. Hold on. That wasn't looking good. Oh, my God. None of this is...
Yeah, I see it.
Okay.
So we're going to be playing with the elf of the 4 characters because that guy can run the fastest out of everybody.
Yeah, it is a speed run, right?
It is.
The elf also has a relatively high magic power, which is really important. It's going to make the bombs do a lot more damage.
Why'd I have to mess around?
You're good.
All right, that's good. There we go.
All right.
Okay, players ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, go. All right, this is Gauntlet. 100 rooms in this game, divided into 5 worlds. Each of these rooms has got multiple exits. They're taking a shortcut here that takes you to a little bit further ahead in the map. You're not going to play through all 100 rooms in this playthrough here.
Yeah, this is a game that, like, as a kid, casually, I was never able to make much progress in. But once you know the secret exits, it becomes a lot more beatable.
Yeah, you have to kind of know which sections of the wall to shoot to find the secret exits.
I'm not sure how anyone would beat this casually, honestly.
No, I sure didn't.
It's a much easier speed run than casual run.
Yeah, the 2 main resources these guys have to pick up here are keys and bombs. Keys you need to get through doors, bombs you need to blow up enemies. And bombs become basically a necessity later in the game where they're just throwing waves and waves of enemies at you. Speaking of waves of enemies, we should probably point out that you notice this game has a lot of sprites, way more sprites than you've probably seen any NES game have at all. And the reason is that they're not actually sprites. The enemies are treated like background tiles, which is why you don't see the enemies move from square to square. They kind of like pop from one location to the next. They don't have smooth movement. It's because the game is treating them like background tiles in order to get so much stuff on the screen at once.
And that actually opens up a glitch that you can use to walk through them as they transition. Because when they're moving, they're not actually part of the game at all.
So in this room, you see we're going to pick up a power shot power-up, which lets us shoot through blocks and other things, which is going to help speed up some of the rooms coming up.
Let's shoot through locked doors even. So you can skip keys.
Yeah, and here in 20, I'm going to be picking up this upgrade here, which is the shot power upgrade. It increases the projectile that we shoot by 1 damage, but because the elf's is a 1, it doubles it. And later, that's going to, have the time of the last boss.
Yeah, for the most part, you don't shoot very much. You just run through things. You actually have a melee attack as well as a shot attack. Just running into enemies is an actual...
Nice.
Wow, did he get it?
Wow.
All right, so he does a key underflow glitch. If you actually touch 2 sections of the doors very close together, you can underflow your keys, and that gives you basically all the keys you need to beat this game.
That's sick, dude. I can't believe you got that.
Nice.
That's amazing, yeah.
It's a frame-perfect trick, as far as we know. And though the display is only 10, he actually wound up with 255 keys, so we won't see that number go down.
Oh, that's not good. So coming up here in 28 is one of the differences with the power shot route that Guggen's only had come up with back in November or so. block out of the way. So the power shot shoots through these white blocks that normally have to push, and here's a setup that didn't work, but a lot of times we can clip through that death and save a bomb there.
Oh, I got it. Oh, he didn't. Oh. I had the setup, but I didn't get the clip.
Yeah, one of the ways you'll lose or gain time in this is the treasure room exits are randomized, and later in the run, the treasure rooms get longer and longer if you don't get good exits.
Yeah, the early worlds, the treasure rooms are not so bad. You can search all the possible exits, possible exit locations, and find it pretty quickly. But in the later worlds, that really becomes the main determining factor in your runtime. It's how good the exit and teleporter luck is. So we saw a teleporter there, but that one's a nice, easy one because there's only one place that could come out. Some of the other teleporters are going to be a little bit more trolly. Oh, good exit for Dig there.
Yeah, I got a lot of good exits so far. Yet somehow I'm still behind.
So, even though the talk about how the enemies are not sprites or background tiles, the game still does lag quite a bit, and getting rid of enemies can help reduce that.
All right, speed upgrade. So this is a speed run, so of course we want the speed upgrade. It makes the elf really fast.
It's almost uncontrollably fast when you first learn this speed run.
In fact, this section right here, it's really hard not to just run into treasure chests there and waste your keys.
Like I just did.
Like you just did.
Luckily, there's some backup
nice
here.
clip.
Nice
clip,
awesome.
dude.
Nice.
Every time he clips through a death like that, he's saving a bomb, because the death takes a lot of hits and a lot of time.
Yeah, it becomes a lot about managing the bomb and key resources if you don't get the key flow.
All right, here we go. The first really trolly teleporter room.
Oh.
He finally gets out. Okay, there we go.
Not too bad.
Yeah, so you can control what side of the teleporter you come out of by which direction you hold on the D-pad, but you cannot control which teleporter it takes you to. So yeah, he's gonna bounce around a bit, finally makes it out. There's good.
Yeah, I don't think you have very much time to react, like if you see which one it takes you to change your mind about which exit direction.
No, once it moves the camera, it's already been determined which side you're coming out.
So there's a bit of a guessing game there.
Yeah, there's no reacting to it, unfortunately.
Here we see the treasure rooms getting a little bit longer.
Yeah, now pay attention to the password that appears after, so you can see it right there. It starts with a K on Digshake's side.
Oh, so close.
You see the password only when you pause it, but your password updates every time you beat a treasure room. The first letter of that password is going to become important. And speaking of important here, these guys need to make their way to the top left side. They need to negotiate these teleporters so that they end up in the top left. That's critical. If you don't do that, you won't end up with the magic upgrade. And if you have to be careful, because you can shoot the magic upgrade and destroy it, which is a really easy thing to do, and your run is screwed.
That's like the scariest part of the run for me.
Because if you hold the trigger down, you'll just keep firing. So it's really common to destroy that. But the magic upgrade is crucial because it makes your bombs do a lot more damage. And as you get to the later levels, some of these are almost impossible to beat, maybe literally impossible to beat without really strong bombs.
Yeah, another thing that is a little weird about the bombs is they do more damage if you stop.
That's right. If you
lay them down.
I don't know why that is, but yeah, if you're not at a complete stop, the bombs will just fizzle.
I didn't see what fault code letter Eunos had.
I didn't see either.
4.
4.
That's a bad one.
Very bad.
So entering the code at the end takes time, obviously, and some codes are better than others. If you got a number, it's pretty bad.
Yeah, so let's talk about the code at the end. So once you reach the last level of the game, there's a combination to get into the vault, as they call it, the vault combo. And that combination, what you're supposed to do to get the letters of that combination is collect clues, which are scattered throughout the game. But being a speedrunner, we don't want to collect the clues and go out of our way for that. So it turns out that there's only a limited number of possible vault combinations, and you can figure out what the vault combination is ahead of time just by looking at the first letter of your password. And you can just look that up in a lookup table, and that tells you all the passwords. These guys here have it on their phones, and they're just going to look at that letter K and the number 4, and that's going to tell them all they need to know to skip the clues.
And here we see Eunos using the pause to run down the timer on the stun tile so he doesn't take a bunch of damage.
Oh, what?
There's invisible walls on Digshake's side. He's not just bad at this game, okay?
Well, it's a little of both.
In this level, it's possible to shoot through that exit, or the treasure chest that controls that exit, and despawn the exit, and then you're stuck.
And here we see some more RNG teleporters.
2.
Yeah, this
3.
is awful. This one, he's trying to get to the one on the top left. If you're in 2-player mode, you can actually, there you go, finally made it. You can actually control it by where the screen is positioned, but in 1-player mode, you're just at the mercy of RNG there.
I don't ever want to get the good exit in 70 anyway. I like that shot too much.
It is fun.
So here we see in this honeycomb pattern on the oh wow, oh no, this honeycomb pattern on the right here. This is the World 4 treasure rooms. They're awful. It's teleporters. You can't control what teleporter it's going to take you to. And one of these exits is real. The rest are dummy exits. And most of the time, in most of your runs, you're not going to find the exit at all before time runs out in either of the treasure rooms that they do. So he's just going to get constantly teleported back to rooms he's already done.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow. And Digshake takes the lead with lucky teleport. There's one more of those, though. So we'll
the other
see.
thing you might notice is that Eunos didn't get a health refill because the time ran out.
Fortunately, though, during this section of the game, if these guys play pretty tight, they'll be all right. They don't need the health refill. As a Gauntlet runner, you're used to not getting any of the health refills, so he did not want to do that. Whoops.
That was a mistake.
All right, so here's the second one of these. Let's watch on the right here and see if we can get an exit. No. If anyone wants to do some work on this game, figure out some means of manipulating these teleporters or some means of predicting where the exit is going to be. If anyone really wants to dig into the guts of this game, that would make a huge difference if you can figure out the World 4 teleporter rooms.
Yeah, the World 5 ones are also somewhat annoying, but it's fast enough that you'll find the exit.
You're guaranteed. You're guaranteed to get it in World 5. Hey, wow.
Both.
Cool. All right, so we're done with those. We're now moving on to the next, the final world.
This is where it gets hard.
Yeah, so far everything's kind of been a joke, you know.
They've been saving their bombs up, but they're going to use all of their bombs coming up soon here.
You also need a little bit of luck to get past this last section, too.
So this is luck where these, which of these exits it's going to be for them.
Yeah, you can choose to go left or right, and hopefully the exit is near the side you went to.
It'll be the last one.
It looks that way.
Oh, wow,
Just
there we go.
about.
Almost the last one.
Uh-oh.
Almost the last one for Dig, too.
In this level, the exits are actually a hazard. You don't want to accidentally walk into one of these exits because it takes you to this other level that you have to get back from. They could probably afford to do that, but let's hope that doesn't happen. So they're going to walk real slow here.
Yeah, one of the problems is you go back a level and there's not enough keys in that level to get through it.
Okay, that's good though. He's fine. All right, here's one where you have to use this pause trick because you'll get destroyed if you're not pausing at the sand trap.
Yeah, nobody took the wrong exit. That's awesome.
Yeah, that's good.
Oh, and these blobs are very annoying.
Yeah, you just got to hope to get the clip. If you and the blob move on the same frame, you clip into each other, that's really the only good way to get through there without a bomb.
And you can get yourself in a situation, the blobs only move when you move. So if you get surrounded by them and can't move, then you're just stuck in the middle of them.
The places where they use their bombs, especially in this particular level, if they're in 87, are very important. The exact square that you stand on is really important. You're trying to kill the most number of spawners, the most number of spawn points that you can. So all their bomb placements are completely scripted.
So
I thought you got a really good exit there, you know. It was a joke screen.
I got it.
Whoa, look at that.
Wow.
Double good exit. Holy cow.
Wow.
Clap for the RNG.
I went Guggensolly left. Can't afford to use a bomb here. Let's struggle through it.
All right, this is the last treasure room, the last chance these guys will have to fill their health up.
Nice.
Oh, wow, that's a good one.
Get a good exit there, and you can keep your invulnerability for quite a bit longer.
All right, 2 possible exits in this level, 93. They're really going to hope it's the first one because they need to conserve their health. No more health refills for them.
I still got some invisibility left, though.
So it was not exit 1. It's going to be... Oh, wait. It was exit
Nice.
1. All right. Whew.
I'm getting lucky.
Lucky.
Lucky at the right time.
Yeah, just using the bomb. It's possible to do this bombless, but he's got enough bombs. He'll be all right. Eunos also gets the good exit. Very good. We may actually finish one of these runs.
Password
We'll see.
time.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, you don't want to enter the wrong password here, or you will be game overed. So right now, based on the first letter of their password, they are looking up in the lookup table what the vault combination is. If they were doing an all clues run, they would actually collect all 8 of the clues and get the password that way, but there's no need for that.
Okay. This is a really annoying password entry because if we miss one of these letters and go accidentally to the next one, you have to redo the previous one too.
It's a really terrible input system. We got the right password.
Good.
I got it.
We're in the final level here. There's tons of spawners. Where he places these bombs is absolutely crucial because you spend a long time fighting this boss, and by the time you're done fighting the boss, all the spawners will have completely filled up every square of this level with enemies, and that's not good.
Yeah, this dragon doesn't know it, but the pain is coming.
Safety bomb.
Do I have a quick moment for a donation?
Sure.
Sure.
I have one from Cornello who sends in $100 and says, Eunos, please run fast and remember that your airship will not help you here.
Down goes the dragon.
All right, dragon is dead. One more thing he's got to do, get the orb and then get to the exit.
Yeah, you can definitely still die after the last boss is down.
It has happened.
So if you go in the exit without the orb, that's bad.
Orb.
Time.
All right.
Who do you think you are? I am.
All right.
Nice.
Woo!
Time again.
There you go, buddy.
Nice.
What are we doing here?
Yeah.
Stuff with our hands.
That was Gauntlet.
Yeah.
We both finished. I am actually a little surprised.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty good. I think we had luck on our side, I think.
Yeah, getting the first exit in that other room.
You get some nice fireworks at the
Yeah.
end.
Shout outs to Angry Larry and Edgeworth for putting together the Edge 20 that got both of us, I think, running
Yeah.
this.
Oh, yeah, that's how
game.
we got started running this.
Yeah. But it's a great game. It's a really fun speed run. Don't play it casually. Play the speed run. You'll have a good time. It's a lot of fun.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, thank you.
All right. Thank you, Eunos and digshake, for an excellent race of Gauntlet. Next up, we got a couple of co-op runs. We got Chippendale Rescue Rangers run by Sinister One and General Andrews, followed up by Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 4, Turtles in Time, also starring General Andrews, but this time including Das Postman. JJ Schmidt, 77, donates $50 and says, set the alarm to donate during Digshakes and Eunos' race. Good to see you guys, and an all-star couch. Fishhook FPC donates $100 and says, thanks so much to the amazing runners and to GDQ for the great cause. I'm super hyped to see Sly Cooper on the list for tomorrow, so put my bucks towards the all-key run. We've got $20 from Anonymous, who says, love to watch people play Gauntlet at the arcade, or even just the gameplay preview, and now I can again. Good luck on the run. Cabs donated $30 and says, one of my senior work colleagues asked me if I remembered playing Gauntlet. I sadly had to respond with, I don't think I was born then. Excited to see what it actually is. Well, now you know. So we're going to take a quick ad break from our good friends at Twitch. We'll be right back. Welcome back once again to Summer Games Done Quick 2019. I'm still Pythonicus. I'll be here through Ristar, and in fact, I've got a challenge for everyone at home and or in the live audience. I see we're at $731,817. What I would like to see, I would like us to get the 750 by the end of my shift at Ristar. We can make it happen. Come on, guys. The Jazzman from Belgium sends in $25, says, hello, speedrunners. Discovered GDQ 2 years ago and promptly became a fan. You guys are changing the world for the better and showing video game communities are wholesome and fun. Played Gauntlet 2 in the early 90s and love this speedrun. Keep it going, GDQ. Greetings from Belgium. Toby Camp sends in $100, says, great event as always. SMB3, all forts, let's make it happen. In fact, a little progress update on the SMB3 race. We've got $21,185 out of the $125,000. Quick reminder that any little bit helps. Keep chipping away at that, and we'll be sure to make that. Phantom Gwen donates $5 and says, I am hyped for the cave story run coming later. We have to meet the Chaco's lipstick incentive. It's a fun little Easter egg. We're so close, and in fact, we very much are. We're at $6,385 out of $7,500. So keep it coming on. I know we can make it. Tech Kyle donates $10 and says, some late night love for SMB3 all forts. Smiley Face 35 sends in $5 and says, I like games. You know what? I do too. Thank you so much for your generous donation. We've got a $10 donation from Evie who says, thanks for the content to keep us night owls entertained. There's $30 from Swirlkins who says, what an awesome cause. Thank you, runners and GDQ. Love watching. Hi from Hong Kong. ELB donates $10 and says, well, since you asked so nicely, here's $10. Thank you so much for your generous donation.